Good evening, guys. Very, very warm welcome, as always, to your Wednesday evening quiz. Thanks for joining me. For those that don't know, my name's Scott, ably assisted by team Scott's Flag Quiz page, which is my lovely Mrs. Sally Social, running all the social media to make all this nonsense possible. And we've also got Bobby Dog, who tends to set all the questions, our little Yorkshire Terrier foster dog that's with us throughout lockdown 3. Thanks for joining us, guys. Let us know who's playing, where you're playing at, who you're playing with, etc., etc. Jump into the live chat, say hello. For anybody new to the quiz, you need to be logged into your Google account to engage in the live chat. We love to have active engagement in the live chat. So if you haven't got already, quickly sign up for a Google account. You've got a few minutes before the start of the quiz. Jump out, get yourself a Google account in stream, jump back in, subscribe to the channel and engage in the live chat. We currently have 37 people on board. 37 people on board. Let us know who's playing, guys. We would love to know who's playing. So Chris Perkins is on board. Thanks. I assume he means for running the quiz. My pleasure, Chris. Absolutely my pleasure. No problem at all. We've got Liz and Bill in Germany. We've got Boris. Quiz this realistic. That is Nick Spencer, Guildford and the Famous Five. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're up to Perth in Scotland with Alistair Hilton and family. Thanks for joining us, Alistair. Hiya, Holly. Hope you're well. Natalie, hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining us. Jem Wilson, lovely to have your company as always. That's Jem and Craig. Good evening, Moira. Hope you're doing well yourself. Ruth Hargreaves, one of our previous beer winners. A couple of weeks ago, bit of a faux pas on my part. I almost failed to send Ruth the beer, but we got that sorted out, and I hope you're tucking nicely into your Roosters, Ruth. We've got the Porter family, Elaine, Colin, and David in Bury. Tom, thanks. Me and her on the sofa. That's Tom Beardsill. Thanks for joining us, mate. Hope everybody is well. We've got Natalie M. in Nesborough. Rich and Hannah are playing. We've currently got 60 people on board. We've got Jesus and Pam, Bojo, Oh Noah, Go Go. They are checking in. The reason they've come up with that team name, guys, we are asking this evening for your roadmap out of lockdown related team names, your roadmap out of lockdown related team names. So Jen Perkis has come up with Call the AA. This is the road to opening time. Good evening to Rachel and Carl. Thank you for joining us. Podge and Razor. Nice to have your company, guys, as always. Good evening, Simon. Good evening, Ben. Thank you for joining us. Edwina, always great to have your company. Thank you ever so much. Guys, don't play your Rooster Booster yet. Do not play your Rooster Booster yet. I am giving you a choice of when you can play your Rooster Booster. I'm going to tell you the rounds. We are taking out the random factor today. We're taking out the random factor. Evening, that mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. So we're taking out the random factor. You choose when you play your Rooster Booster. Everybody this evening will be getting a good score. I expect everybody to get 42 out of 42 this evening. So Chris Priestley and the Priestleys, the team road to God knows where and when over in Dridlington. Thank you for joining us. The road to Highway 51. Nifty Lizzie coming up with a Highway 51 Roosters related team name. Extra bonus points for Nifty Lizzie before we've even started. Right, guys, your 7 rounds this evening, and you choose when you play your Rooster Booster. You have to pick it as we do before the rounds, before the quiz starts. But I'm telling you what your rounds are. You can choose which round you are going on. Jules, Ash, Dean, and Steve are there. And Dean was our beer winner last week. I got a photo from Dean yesterday. He took delivery of 2 sixers, one of Pilsner and one of the beautiful Babyface Assassin. So I'm guessing Jules, Ash, Dean, and Steve are steaming into those beers this evening. Myself, I am on the 4.3 Yankee Pale Ale, always a massive favourite again. Always a massive favourite. Vicky Haig, I have been scalped again. One of the dangers of lockdown with Sally Social, I'm afraid. Right, your rounds, guys. You can play it on 1, 2, 4, 5 or 7. 1, 2, 4, 5 or 7. Number 1, random round. Number 1, random round. Number 2, entertainment. Entertainment. Number 3, you can't Rooster Booster it. Jesus, is anagrams. Number 4 is your science and technology. We'll see, shall we, Liz? Number 5 is pop music. Number 6 is your dingbats, and number 7 is general knowledge. So you can go on random round, entertainment, science and technology, pop music, or general knowledge. Take your pick, guys. Round 1, random round. Round 2, entertainment. Round 3 is your anagrams. Round 4, science and technology. Round 5, pop music. Round 6, dingbats. And round 7 is your general knowledge. Start telling us when you are playing. Ant has gone on round 2, your entertainment. Tom has gone on round 7, your general knowledge. Nifty Lizzie's gone on round 2, entertainment as well. Neil Stubbs is having a breakdown at the pub upcoming. Happy birthday, Neil. Hope I find you well. Hope I find you well. We have got Razor and Podge have gone on round 5, which is pop music. Melanie's round 1. Okay, guys, usual form, comments for banter, never post an answer. If you're on a smart TV, you will need to comment on a separate device. If you lose signal, navigate away, guys. Jump straight back in and it will refresh the signal. If I lose connection at this end, stay exactly where you are, guys, and we will post a fresh link into the comments. Just sit tight and we will post a fresh link for you. I will ask every question twice and then do a quick recap at the end of each round. Are we all ready to roll? We've got our team names. We've played our Rooster Booster on the round of our choosing. So Susie Brewster and Chris Perkins have both gone on round 2 entertainment. Susie, I hope you are keeping well. I hope everything's going well with the pregnancy. I'm sure it's getting a bit tough and tiring, but hang in there. I'm sure Graham will be looking after you suitably well. So good luck to you guys. Hope everything's all right. I've got to say, I've played golf with Graham before. Incredibly brave golfer. I mean, to be able to play golf like Graham, you've got to have a lot of balls. Right, let's do some social distancing, guys. Let's do some social distancing. Right, number 1. Let's go. Number 1. Okay. Do you know where you're going to score well tonight, guys? One of the reasons you are going to score so well tonight, guys, is we are having Scott's Live Quiz Greatest Hits. Scott's Live Quiz Greatest Hits. And what we mean by that is you have all been asked these questions over the past year. It's more of a test of memory than a test of knowledge. So those that quiz regularly, you're always my favourites. You've got a better chance tonight. You all know the answers to these because I've asked you these questions before. So round 1, question 1. What is the number 1 topping for pizzas in the USA? What is the number 1 topping for pizzas in the USA? Yes, Jesus, rerun the fun. Rerun the fun. This is what we're calling the greatest hits quiz. So just to stress, guys, what I don't want anybody thinking is I've just been really busy at work the last few days, haven't put any time into quiz preparation and quickly did a cut and paste an hour before the quiz. No, this is a rerun of the fun. It is the greatest hits quiz this evening. Style it out, Scott. Number 2. It's round 1. It's a random round. Question 2. What OOYE is to be dismissed? What OOYE is to be dismissed? So it's like a Blockbusters question. I give you the initial letters and you give me the answer. Which OOYE is to be dismissed? That's Amiga, Yankee Echo. Amiga, Amiga, Yankee Echo, which OOYE is to be dismissed. Wow, there appears to be some abuse coming in from colleagues. If it's anything like work, I'll probably just disregard those. Right, number 3. What is the most abundant element in the Earth's crust? What is the most abundant element in the Earth's crust? Yeah, and I just to be clear, I don't spend a lot of time online or on the phone telling bad dad jokes. It's all quality. Quality, it's gold. Oh, wow. The baklava question. Wow, well, that wound's still not healed, Jesus. Why didn't I think to put that one back in? Wow, that would have been a treat. Right. Number 4. What cocktail is known as the Queen of Drinks? Which cocktail is known as the Queen of Drinks? Baklava, balaclava, blah, blah. Wow. Who remember? Who was here back in the heady days of baklava? The Greek desert, balaclava, baklava. Wow, what a night! What a night that was. Right, number 5. Which tennis player won 20 Wimbledon titles in the 60s and 70s? Which tennis player won 20 Wimbledon titles in the 60s and 70s? Vicky, I ask the questions, I don't answer them. Do what most people do on this quiz, Vicky. Just Google it. Google it. Right, let's go. Number 6, caviar is obtained from which fish? Caviar is obtained from which fish? Right, let's quickly do your recap, guys. So it's round 1, it's your random round, and your 6 are as follows. What is the number 1 topping for pizzas in the USA? It's our blockbusters question. Number 2, which OOYE is to be dismissed? Amiga, wank. Whoa, Yankee. Steady on, everybody. Steady on. We'll go Yankee, okay? Amiga, Yankee Echo. Nobody noticed. Number 3. What is the most abundant element in the Earth's crust? Number 4. Which cocktail is known as the Queen of Drinks? Which tennis player won 20 Wimbledon titles in the 60s and 70s? And number 6. Caviar is obtained from which fish? 30 seconds. Wow. 30 seconds, quiz professional, dignity, fill in your gaps, yada, yada. Right, move on, everybody. Wow, we've gone early with the errors. We've gone early. Wow, new baklava. Well done, Solly Social. Wow. We just move on, everybody. There's nothing to see here. Round 2 is your entertainment. We've got a few people on there. Rooster Booster double point token. Number 1, which famous composer wrote the nursery rhyme Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star at the age of 5? Which famous composer wrote the nursery rhyme Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star at the age of 5? Wow. So we've gone from the fraudulent slip to kids' nursery rhymes. Quite a leap of faith, I think, there. I think you'll agree. Number 2, everybody just move on. Which type of creature is Sonic? What type of creature is Sonic? So we've got Anthony and Vicky engaging in the live chat. And I'm pleased to say we have news following the recent announcement that Ant was available and looking. Anthony has now set up a date with a friend of Vicky's. They've been in contact with each other, and I understand that is happening as soon as Boris will allow it. So congratulations, guys. Pleased for you both. Number 3. Which MP was soaked at the 1998 Brit Awards by singer Dambert Nobucken? Which MP was soaked at the 1998 Brit Awards by singer Dambert Nobucken? Number 4. So we're in round 2. It's entertainment. Number 4. Which children's TV programme features Nunu the vacuum cleaner? Which children's TV programme features Nunu the vacuum cleaner? I don't know the pronunciation of it. I was going to go no bacon, Jesus, but I figured it must have a bit of a slightly different pronunciation. Dambert no bacon. Nobacon. No bacon. Dambert, no bacon. Wow, that's number 3. Number 4, which children's TV programme features Nunu the vacuum cleaner? And if anybody needs a vacuum cleaner, Sally and I have got one going spare. Ours is just gathering dust. Number 5, which musical festival took place from 15th to the 17th of August 1969? Which musical festival took place from the 15th to the 17th of August 1969? Guys, we've got 80 people on board. Absolutely flattered. Thank you, guys, for having so many, at which point it dropped to 79. Wow, happened. Person number 80 thought this quiz was rubbish. No, thank you, guys. Lovely to have so many on board. Anthony, I know you do a quiz on a Thursday. I'm sorry if this feels a little overcrowded for you, but 80 people. Thank you so much, guys. Number 6. What piece of machinery did Inzlopi sing about in 2005? What piece of machinery did Nizlopi sing about in 2005? And probably what you'll notice, guys, if I ask questions that have words in, I'm not 100% sure of the pronunciation. I just say it slightly different every time. One of them could be correct. Who knows? Who knows? Right, let's recap on your 6, guys. You recap your 6. It's round 2. It's entertainment. Number 1, which famous composer wrote the nursery rhyme Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star at the age of 5? Number 2, what type of creature is Sonic? Number 3, which MP was soaked at the 1998 Brit Awards by singer Dambert Nobucken? Number 4, which children's TV programme features Nunu the vacuum cleaner? Number 5, which musical festival took place from the 15th to the 17th of August 1969? And number 6, what piece of machinery did Nizlopi sing about in 2005? Right, guys. I'm guessing we've all got 12 out of 12 so far. Where we are, Liz needs question 2 in round 1. Okay, Liz, give us a second. So we're going back. Question 2. Oh, stop it, Liz. That is Bill's work. That is Bill's work. I literally was going to be quite genuine there. Wow, that is. Liz, can you just confirm in the comments that is basically Bill being an idiot and wanting me to say the word Yankee incorrectly? Was yes, there we go, Liz. Thank you very much. Just picked up on that in time now. I was going there. Liz and Bill. Thank you very much. Wow, shall we all move on? Right, okay. Everybody just calm down. Right, we've got your anagrams, guys. We are going to your anagrams. You've all got 12 out of 12. You've all had the answers to these questions before over this last year, so I know that you've all got 12 already. Your anagrams are new, but it's an old concept, or as I prefer to call it, stole that idea before. Busy after work. Right, let's go with. We're going for celebrity birthday anagrams again, guys. Celebrity birthday anagrams. It's all their birthdays today, but whose birthday is it? Eton Telly-Witt. Eton Telly-Witt. E-T-O-N. Telly, T-E-L-L-Y. Witt, W-H-I-T. That's Witt. Eton Telly-Witt. E-T-O-N-T-E-L-L-Y. W-H-I-T. It's a bloke, and that bloke is 40 today. 40 today. Yes, I'm very aware. Neil Stubbs' birthday today. Happy birthday, Neil. Happy birthday, Neil. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Let's go with number 2. Number 2. Easy one, guys. Nice and short. I've been criticised recently that the anagrams have all got too long and complicated. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the words Dear Nancy. Dear Nancy. D-E-A-R-N-A-N-C-Y. Dear Nancy. 57 today. Bloke, 57 today. And number 3, another short one. Another short one. This is what happens if Bill drinks too much beer in Germany. Nazi belly. Nazi belly. N-A-Z-I-B-E-L-L-Y. N-A-Z-I-B-E-L-L-Y. 55 today. They are all blokes. They are all blokes. Bloke number 1. Bloke number 1 is 40. 40 today. That guy is 40 today. Eton Telly-Witt. Write it down, screen grab, yada, 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 bada bing, bada bong. I've got to give you a decent break on these guys. Number 2, Dear Nancy. Nice and short. Really easy, guys. Dear Nancy. And Dear Nancy, again, a bloke, and that bloke is 57 today. 57. And your third one, on Nazi belly, N-A-Z-I-B-E-L-L-Y, 55 today. 3 blokes, 40, 57, 55. Number 1, sports star. Number 2, kids TV. And number 3, American actor. 3 blokes, 40-year-old sports star is number 1. Number 2, that is Eton Telly-Witt, is your 40-year-old sports star. Number 2 is 57, UK Kids TV. And number 3, 55, old Nazi belly, is an American actor. That's it. You've got your clues. You've got your anagrams. And you've got 5 minutes. Stretch your legs. Grab a beer. I'm going to grab another Yankee with a Y. And we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, guys. So, guys, how are we doing? Comment in the live chat, no answers. But let us know how you're doing with your anagrams. Anybody on 3 out of 3 yet? Have we got them, or do we need a few more clues? Let us know what we need, guys. Let us know. Let us know what you need, guys, and then I will share tonight's Hot Quiz News. Hot Quiz News incoming, everybody. Stumped completely with the word anagrams. Is that because you can't even spell the word anagrams, Jen? That could be the issue. Right. Anybody else? How are we doing on the anagrams? Let us know. Jesus, you're our anagram guru, as is Chris Perkis. How are you getting on, guys? Talking of Chris Perkis, everybody, look who made it to the filing cabinet. You may not recognise him. It's a while ago, this picture, guys. A while ago. Dark hair, just the whole thing. That's why you might not have recognised him. And this moustache, you don't recognise it. It went on after working with Chris. It went on to appear in Hello Hello before becoming co-driver to Nigel Mansell. So Chris Perkis, everyone. Lovely little picture. Chris, you got a lot of meetings this week, buddy. A lot of meetings to go. Gas and Jude hate anagrams. Love music, hate anagrams. Neil Stubbs has got all 3. Edwina's stuck on 1 and 3. I think we need more clues, guys. Right, okay. Number 1, your Eton Telly Wit. 40-year-old today. And I'm going to tell you, Australian sports star. Australian, thank you, Chris. Australian sports star. That's your number 1, is an Australian who's 40-year-old today. Number 2, I would imagine he'll be partying hard and making quite the racket. Number 2 is Kids TV. Kids TV, 57 today. 57. You've got the words Dear Nancy. It's going to be quite a short name. What, 4 letters and 5 letters, I'd say? 4 letters and 5 letters. Bloke, 57. UK Kids TV. That's number 2. Your number 3. Number 3 is easy, guys. Chris has been likened to Burt Reynolds. Wow. Nice one, Chris. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? The third one's got a Z in it. Who would have thought an anagram with a Z in it? Interesting where that's going to sit. So an American actor, 55 years old. So number 1's your Aussie tennis player, sports star who may play tennis, just coincidentally. It's really going well tonight. Number 2, UK Kids TV, 57 years old. And your number 3 is your American actor. You've got a couple more minutes, guys. Why are you filling those in, guys? I'm going to give you tonight's hot quiz news. Often we obviously give beer away, courtesy of the brilliant team at Roosters. And we will be talking more about Roosters later, as we always do. Guys, who wants a second prize this evening? We have a second prize. We have teamed up with the brilliant Heartfelt Craft Creations. Let me show you their work, guys. This is what Heartfelt Craft Creations do. And this evening, as well as a winning beer, we are giving a secondary prize. There will be 2 winners this evening. The kind people, brilliant crafters at Heartfelt Craft Creations. They make these incredible these felt cards. We've got Mother's Day, obviously, coming up very, very soon. We've got Easter coming up. And we've got St. Patrick's Day. And look at the fat cards that they make. The winner of the cards this evening gets to pick 2 cards of their own choosing, courtesy of the brilliant Heartfelt Craft Creations. We're going to share the links to their Facebook page. Please give them a like, guys. They've got some absolute brilliant local crafts, and we need to support these small independent businesses during these challenging times. So the St. Patrick's Day card here says the words at the bottom, Slante. For those that don't know the Gaelic as well as I do, slante means you're holding it at a slightly wonky angle, Scott. Right, actually doesn't. It means good health. Good health. So there we go. They are your cards, guys. You get to pick the cards of your own choosing. We've got St. Patrick's Day cards, Mother Day cards, Easter cards. I personally know a Irish lady who's massively into the crafting. She would love to get one of these cards, and that would be my pleasure for her St. Patrick's Day. I'll leave them up there, guys, so you can have a look. Bert Reynolds will keep an eye on those for us. But that is your Heartfelt Craft Creations, guys. Sally Ann has shared the Facebook link. We'll be sharing it on our Facebook page at the end of the quiz. You've got to head over there. You've got a look at the mob. The mob are a series of felt created characters. They live in egg boxes, and that includes Neg, who is their gnome egg. Lovely, lovely characters. We will share a picture later. Head over there, guys. If you want something a little bit different, a little bit quirky, and made with love, you need to be looking at Heartfelt Craft Creations. One of our kind donators tonight of 2 cards from a brilliant bespoke card collection. So thank you. Thank you to the fab team at Heartfelt Craft Creation. I know with this one, they actually employ a team of small leprechauns to make them as well. So keeping little fellas in business there. Answer, there's hope for you yet, mate. Right, should we go through some answers, everybody? Let's go through some answers, because I may talk twaddle if not. Right, number one. The most popular pizza topping in America is pepperoni. You've all got these, guys. We've been through this before. Assuming you listen to me, you've got them all. Number 1 was pepperoni. OOYE, which is Amiga Yankee Echo, which is to be dismissed, is out on your ear. Out on your ear. The most abundant element in the Earth's crust is oxygen. The queen of drinks cocktail is a Bloody Mary. The tennis player who won 20 Wimbledon titles in the 60s and 70s is Billie Jean King. And caviar is obtained from which fish? That is sturgeon. Sturgeon, Scotland's first minister. So number 1 was pepperoni. 2 was out on your ear. 3, oxygen. Bloody Mary at 4. Billie Jean King at 5. And number 6, sturgeon. We're moving on to round 2. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and then we'll take your scores. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's round 2. It's entertainment. Number 1. It was composed at the age 5 by Mozart. Mozart. I must tell you my joke about Mozart. It's a classic. Number 2. What type of creature is Sonic? He is a hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 3. The MP soaked at the 1998 Brit Awards by singer Damba No Bacon was John Prescott. John Prescott. And Damba No Bacon is off Chumbawamba. Chumbawamba. John Prescott. Number 4. Which children's TV program features Nunu the vacuum cleaner? That is Teletubbies. Number 5, 15th to the 17th of August, 69 was Woodstock. And what piece of machinery did Nizloppy sing about in 2005? It is a JCB in the JCB song. So 1, Mozart, Hedgehog. 2, number 3, John Prescott, Teletubbies. 4, John Prescott, Teletubbies, often go side by side. Number 5, Woodstock, and 6 was JCB. Remember, if you've double bubbled on round 1 or round 2, you need to be doubling the whole round. Double that either your round 1 or round 2 if you played your Rooster Booster. Let me take you through your anagrams. Eaton Telly-Witt. Eaton Telly-Witt, the Aussie tennis player, 40 today. Leighton Hewitt. Leighton Hewitt. Number 2, UK Kids TV, 57 today. Andy Crane. Andy Crane, who took over from Philip Schofield in the broom cupboard. Andy Crane, I know that feeling. Andy Crane also on Greatest Hits Radio, I believe. Number 3, Billy Zane, the American actor, 55. Billy Zane. So your 3 guys, Leighton Hewitt, Andy Crane, Billy Zane. You're out of 15, or you're out of 21 if you've Rooster boosted. I expect to see nothing other than 15 or 21. You've all been told these answers before, guys. So we're hitting big scores, guys. Big scores tonight. Let's start seeing where we're at, guys. What's our scores, guys? There we go. Love it, guys. Love it. Well done, Gabby. Look at this, guys. Hitting it big. Go big or go home. Go big or go home, definitely. We're heading towards science and technology, guys. Science and technology. Look at that. John Smith. Wow. Jem Wilson. Good score because you've been told all the answers before. Well done. Simon, come on. You're better than that, Simon Toohey. Ben Parker. Never expected any more, any less from Ben Parker. But Simon Toohey, I hold him right there on that pedestal. Right, should we go over to our science and technology? Science and technology. It's round 4, question 1. Right, number 1. Which unit is used to measure sound intensity? Which unit is used to measure sound intensity? I genuinely got told off by Sally Social yesterday morning. We were having quite a lively team discussion yesterday morning, obviously sorting out lots of key business initiatives. And I got told off by Sally for being too loud in my headset over Microsoft Teams. Apparently, I don't even need a headset, despite most of my colleagues being sat in York. So, yeah, I don't just get told off on a Wednesday. This is commonplace, guys. This is the lockdown effect. Right, number 2. Which company was the biggest video game manufacturer of the 1980s? Which company was the biggest video game manufacturer of the 1980s? Vicky Haig, can I ask you to send me a message? Because literally 2 minutes before I started the quiz, somebody asked me for contact for a comedy promoter, and I instantly thought of yourself and the work you're doing with Jack. So can you send me a message so it reminds me to do it straight after the quiz, Vicky, to put you in contact as a comedy promoter? Thank you. Number 3. What branch of biology is concerned with the study of animals? Which branch of biology is concerned with the study of animals? Pleasure, Vicky. Can I just say to those people who are doing live performers, whether that is Ant DJing, whether that is top quality notch quiz host, getting the opportunity to get back into the pub at some point in the not too distant future, weddings getting going again, even if it's funerals and you're able to give people appropriate send off at wakes and things like that. The signs are looking promising for the future, guys, for those events, chance for friends and family to be able to get together. I know Vicky has started out on a comedy career, and that's been somewhat hijacked over the last year. I know Bill and Liz moved to Germany so that they could see much more live music. You know, long road still, guys, but at least we've got a road now. So hang in there, guys, and congratulations to the likes of Ants. I know running the events business that he runs, it's taken a massive, massive hit not being able to DJ all the events he would have done over the last year. So fingers crossed for a brighter future for everybody, guys. Number 4, we are in round 4, science and technology. Number 4, a subsidiary of eBay, named the biggest e-commerce company in the world that allows payments and money transfers to be made through the internet. It is a subsidiary of eBay, named the biggest e-commerce company in the world that allows payments and money transfers to be made through the internet. I know, Anne. Occasionally I can do nice. It's weird. It puts everybody a little bit ill at ease. I can do just little flashes of kind of sensible, sincere, kind, and then just revert to type. So sorry, guys. Sorry for that interlude of professionalism. We, you know, I'll get back to saying Yankee incorrectly. I genuinely nearly got it wrong as well. Number 5. Which American company invented the computer floppy disk in the late 1960s? Which American company invented the computer floppy disk in the late 1960s? I was described as an onion today. Oh, thanks a lot, Anthony. Thanks. Why was I described as an onion? I'm guessing multi-layered, a lot of depth, slightly bitter aftertaste, and jars of it. Which American company invented the computer floppy disk in the late 1960s? And your final one in science and technology, number 6, SN. SN is a chemical symbol for which metal? SN is the chemical symbol for which metal? That is Sierra NATO. Sierra NATO is the chemical symbol for which metal? I know, Jesus, good point. I know Anthony phoned me up today saying I think he'd gone to some sort of, it was either a doctor or a computer engineer, because apparently he was having a terrible problem with his 3.5-inch floppy. But I think it might have been sorted now. Wow, Sally's gone pickled on the onion comedy. Well done, Sally Social. She's been quite funny tonight. Makes you cry. Thanks, Anne. Let's just recap, shall we, guys? You're 6 again, round 4, you're 6. What unit is used to measure sound intensity? Which unit is used to measure sound intensity? Number 2, which company was the biggest video game manufacturer of the 1980s? Number 3, which branch of biology is concerned with the study of animals? Number 4, a subsidiary of eBay. Name the biggest e-commerce company in the world that allows payments and money transfers to be made through the internet. Number 5, which American company invented the computer floppy disk in the late 1960s? And number 6, SN. SN, Sierra NATO, is a chemical symbol for which metal? 30 seconds, guys. We're going to round 5, and round 5 is your pop music. Wow. If anybody wants to add any more onion-based insults, so funny smell, makes you cry, pickled, often found hanging around the Frenchman's neck. All true, all true. I'd love to deny them, but feel free to add to the whole kind of onion debate, if you will. Wow. Let's move on, shall we? Number 5, round 5, pop music. What form of transport features in the lyrics of the KLF hit Justified and Ancient? What form of transport features in the lyrics of the KLF hit Justified and Ancient? Wow, makes sense, of course. Just keep them coming, guys. All onion-based stuff. I wonder if that's why I'm so bulbous. There we go. You can have that one. Pickled on a Wednesday night. Yeah, come on. Just keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. If they're slightly abusive towards me, even better. Carry on. Number 2. Who featured alongside Maroon 5 on their US number 1, Moves Like Jagger? Who featured alongside Maroon 5 on their US number 1, Moves Like Jagger? Wow. So, you know, when you say the whole kind of feel free to have a pop, you're genuinely not saying that to your wife, but she's going for it tonight, isn't she? Do you know the funny thing is? She'll be downstairs in absolute hysterics, thinking she's the funniest thing that's ever happened to comedy. Wow. Oh, Shrek wasn't Shrek compared to an onion. Wow. Thank you, Anthony, for trolling me again. Wow. Okay, shall we all move on? Number 3, Baby Love, a 1964 hit for which group? Baby Love was a 1964 hit for which group? Right. Run a quiz here, guys. I don't know if you noticed. Been here for the last 46 minutes. Quiz going on here, people. Right, let's go again. Number 4, we are in round 5. It's your pop music. Number 4. We know that Razor and Podge have gone double bubble on this round. I wonder how they're getting on. Let us know, Rach. Number 4, which Billy Joel hit features the lyrics, "It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffle in. There's an old man sitting next to me making love to his tonic and gin." So which Billy Joel hit features the lyrics, "It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffle in. There's an old man sitting next to me making love to his tonic and gin"? I'll be honest, I think my Billy Joel impression. Oh, Jesus, wow. Okay, there we go. There we go. Jesus, can I check? I don't know if I can't remember if I asked you. Did Pam receive her prize from Little Luna Melts, the wax melts from our Valentine quiz? I know that was heading towards Pam and the cats. I think the cats were looking to eat it. Pam was looking to light it and smell it. Leave it then. No added lines needed, guys. Right. Number 5, Girls Aloud were the girl band formed on the 2002 TV show Popstars Arrival. What was the boy band called? Girls Aloud were the girl band formed on the 2002 TV show Popstars Arrival, but what were the boy band called? Remember, guys, I'm not asking you to remember 18 years ago. I'm not asking you to remember 18 years ago. I'm asking you to remember some point during the last year when I've already told you this. This is a proof of listening skills, guys. Proof of listening. Oh, God. Wow. It's so, I've got a brother called Chive. I've actually got a brother called Clive, but I love what you've done there, Chris. Dear. Wow. Vicky, nice to hear your Little Luna Mount stuff is nice. So yes, good. So yes, Pam is enjoying her wax melts. The cats less so. Right, shall we all move on, everybody? Number 6, what group succeeded Pam's people to become the dancers on Top of the Pops before the music video made them redundant? Which group succeeded Pam's people to become the dancers on Top of the Pops before the music video made them redundant? That's your 6 in pop music, guys. 6 in pop music. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Your 6 again, round 5, number 6 recap. What form of transport features in the lyrics of KLF's hit Justified and Ancient? Number 2, who featured alongside Maroon 5 on their US number 1, Moves Like Jagger? Number 3, Baby Love, a 1964 hit for which group? Number 4, Billy Joel hit features the lyrics, "It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffle in. There's an old man sitting next to me making love to his tonic and gin." Number 5, Girls Aloud were the girl band formed on the 2002 TV show Popstars Arrival. Who were the boy band? And your number 6, which group succeeded Pam's people to become the dancers on Top of the Pop before the music video made them redundant? We are going to your dingbats, guys. 30 seconds, and we jump across to your dingbats. Everybody's getting 3 out of 3. You have seen these before over the last year. At some point over the last year, I would say your dingbat standard has improved overall over the last year. So you would have got them anyway. But here we go, guys. And we're ready. Strap yourselves in with dingbat in. Number 1. There's your number 1 on your dingbats. Number 1. Smash it out of the park. We've got this. That's your number 1. Number 2. Number 2. If you notice any sort of shading around the letters, ignore that. You'll never guess what that is. There we go, guys. That's number 2. Number 2. And number 3. There's your third one, guys. Same again. A little bit of Prince of Blade. Probably want to ignore that. Just to that effect, guys, we have to talk on Wednesday about Prince of Blade. So if anybody ever sees like a cheap printer on Marketplace, by all means tag me with the word, tag me against any rubbish that's being sold with the words Scott Wall Prince of Blade, ha ha ha. That seems to be a new thing, everybody. Yeah, so thanks for that. Yeah, any printer nonsense. Yeah, tag away, people. Tag away. That's thanks for that. Yeah, thanks for that. So number 1, guys. There's your number 1. There's your number 1. Number 2. There's your number 2. You all got that. Write the words down, screen grab it, whatever you need to do, guys. And your number 3. No, thanks, Vicky. There's your number 3, guys. Number 3. Or can I just say, once you've said in a public forum, don't tag me, that kind of means a joke's redundant and actually shouldn't be done. So just to be clear on that. Nick Spencer, who's on this quiz, and dad of Jack Spencer, our recent wedding proposer, I once said to him, it was before Solly Social and I got married, before her surname became Social. We were on my stag do, and Nick said to me the words, "Why haven't you asked for any presents of a present list or anything?" I said, "We don't need anything. We're happy with 2 homes, moving into 1. Why would we possibly need anything like we'll only end up with two matching sandwich toasters." Thanks to Nick Spencer, we ended up with 18 matching sandwich toasters. Argos's finest $4.99 sandwich toaster, after he shared a link with all the lads on the stag do. They were all reboxed in different size gifts, wrapped various different styles. We were quite flattered the morning after the wedding to open this huge pile of presents. Less so when it was 18 sandwich toasters. So fond memories, happy days. And I think it was that point onward that Sal went, "This is what I've married." So 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes, drinks, dingbaps, gaps, yada. Vicky, let's just all stop. Do you kind of reevaluate and think, I need new friends? Okay, so I've just gone for a break, just had a quick look at my phone. Vicky kindly messaged me as requested about comedy, so happy with that, not a problem. Nick Spencer's sent me a photo of a large jar of pickled onions. So thank you very much. And Rachel Razor Barker, I was talking to her and said, I can guarantee you my phone always goes off at about 2 minutes past 8 with somebody going, "What's the link for tonight? I can't get on." She laughed, thought it was funny. Obviously, she's texted me to say, "What's the link for tonight? I can't get on." So there you go. These are the kind of people I'm dealing with, and the kind of idiots who tag me in Facebook Marketplace on printers because of Printably. I don't want to spoil the sort of the illusion, but it's actually. I don't want to get a bit geeky here either, but it's a snipping tool issue rather than dragging out the picture on snipping tool rather than printed lead issue. But hey, let's not get hung up on the detail. Thank you, Fraser. Yes, comedy genius. I bet you're actually laughing out loud now. You're a bit like Sal. I know for a fact you will be in hysterics over such low-level comedy. So, right, guys, should we try and keep some decorum, because it's not an easy gig tonight, I'll be honest. Right, number 1, science and technology. Remember, if you've gone double bubble on round 4, you double up the whole round. So which unit is used to measure sound density? That is decibel. Decibel. Number 2, Atari was the biggest games manufacturer in the 1980s. Number 3, the branch of biology about the study of animals is zoology. Number 4, the subsidiary of eBay that allows for payments and money transfers is PayPal. The American company that invented the floppy disk was IBM, and SN is the chemical symbol for tin. Tin. So you 6 guys. 1, decibel. 2, Atari. 3 is zoology. PayPal 4, IBM 5, and tin at 6. Let's go for round 5. Your pop music, guys. Pop music. Remember, double bubble the whole round if you Rooster boosted. What form of transport features in the lyrics of KLF's hit Justified an Ancient? That is an ice cream van. They're justified an ancient and they drive an ice cream van. Sad news, actually, today in the local Harrogate Advertiser about the ice cream man found dead in the back of his cab. He was covered in 100,000 chocolate sauce and a flake. Turns out he topped himself. So number 2, who featured alongside Maroon 5 on Moves Like Jagger? That is Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera. That's still one of my favourite ever quiz teams who entered at Roosters in the Taproom itself and entered as Quiz Team Aguilera. Number 3, Baby Love was a 64 hit for the Supremes. Number 4, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffling. There's an old man sitting next to me making love to his tonic and gin. Love that tune. Piano Man, Billy Joel. Billy Joel? Joel. Yeah. No bacon, no bacon. Piano Man, Billy Joel. Girls Aloud were formed on Popstars Arrival. The boy band were One True Voice. One True Voice. And number 6, it was Legs and Co. who superseded Pan's People. Legs and Co. You 6 again, guys. 1, Ice Cream Band. Christina Aguilera. 2, The Supremes. 3, Piano Man. 4, 5, One True Voice. And Legs and Co. at 6. Let's go to your dingbats. Well, okay. I do navigate away occasionally from YouTube, and then I jump in and just see absolute nonsense going on in the chat, and I have to kind of jump. Well, okay. Let's just. Whoa, where are we? Quiz professional Scott. Come on, work with it, mate. Work with it. There we go. Read all about it, guys. Read all about it. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2, you've got a multitude of sins. A multitude of sins. And number 3, forever and a day. Forever and a day. You all got 3 out of 3. You've all seen them before. You are now on either 36 or 42 if you've Rooster boosted. 36 or 42 if you've already Rooster boosted. Let's see your scores, guys. Let's see your scores. So let's not forget, guys, we've got 2 prizes up this evening. We have got 2 cards of your choosing, like these absolute beauties. Mother Day card, Easter card, St. Patrick's Day card. And that is from the brilliant Heartfelt Craft Creations. Please give the Facebook link a like. Sally Social's going to save it again in the live comments. We're going to post it at the end of the quiz. Please go over there, give the guys a like. Let's support this fab local new business with their brilliant heartfelt crafts made with sheer passion, guys. Also, we're going to share the link so you can have a look at the mob. We're going to put it on the Facebook. When we post tonight's winner, we're going to show you a picture of the mob, the felt created characters that live in egg boxes this Easter. Absolutely love them, guys, and you will too. Let's not forget, we're also here for Roosters as always, guys. Roosters as always, if you can, guys. The classic best bitter capability brown is back in the shop in the Tall Boys. It's also in the mini cask and beers in a box. So on the web shop styles now, you can choose from your pale ales, IPAs, lager, best bitter, stout, and sour. Don't forget, guys, we need you to be stocking up on your stout, ready for our St. Pat's party. We're having a St. Pat's party quiz night on the 17th of March. This room will be dressed up. This idiot will be dressed up. We'll give it a bit of an Irish nod, but we need you to get your stouts ordered. Let's make it a proper Irish night. Bit of fun that night, guys. Bit of fun as we start sort of nearing the end of lockdown. I hope you're all right, Tim. Thanks for joining us, mate. Saviour. You're here to save it, mate. Here to save it. Good luck with that, buddy. So we've got the prize tonight. We've got Heartfelt Craft Creations, the choice of 2 cards of your own choosing of the bespoke cards. We've also got the Roosters beer. We're going to have 2 winners, guys, tonight. 2 winners, which I will announce about 20 minutes after the quiz. What's that? What's the phrase that pays? Okay. Heartfelt Craft Creations. Heartfelt, one word. Heartfelt Craft Creations. See what they've done there? Felt Craft. Heartfelt Craft Creations. Boom. Heartfelt Craft Creations and craft beer. So we're going with both tonight, guys. Longer phrase that pays tonight. Heartfelt Craft Creations and craft beer. We've got the cards. We've got the beer. Heartfelt Craft Creations and craft beer is your phrase that pays. Sally Social's going to post that in the comments. Heartfelt Craft Creations and craft beers. You will need that later when you post your final scores up. We're going into your round 7, guys. Your final round, your round 7. Some big scores tonight, guys. I would have expected nothing less. I've told you this stuff before. Number 7, general knowledge. Number 1, in which country is the city of Malmo? In which country is the city of Malmo? Question number 2. Of what is Kronos the Greek god of? Of what is Kronos the Greek god of? Talking to Greek gods. Right, let's move on, shall we? So you will see there, Sally Social has posted tonight's longer phrase that pays. Heartfelt Craft Creations and craft beers. That's your phrase that pays tonight, guys. You will need that at the end to go into the draw. 2 draws tonight. 1 for the 2 craft cards of your... Wow, that nearly got sweary as well. 1 for the 2 craft cards of your choosing. Slow it down, Wally. And 1 for the Roosters beer. We're going to have 2 winners tonight. 2 separate winners. Number 3, after Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? After Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? Question number 4. In which decade was the NHS launched? In which decade was the NHS launched? Question number 5. It's books. What was the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5? What was the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5? And while we're talking dogs, if anybody would like a Yorkshire Terrier called Bob Dog, you're very welcome to him. Very annoying last night. Little assault course about anywhere between about 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock this morning, which basically started on my pillow, went over the bed, under the bed, back round, springboard off my head. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Keep looping round. So, yeah, Bob Dog, Yorkshire Terrier. Anybody, any takers, you're welcome to him. Right, number 6. Which Yorkshire town has a Latin name meaning broken bridge? Which Yorkshire town has a Latin name meaning broken bridge? Tim Franks is back, everybody. He's got it. Bright bloke. Bright bloke. Less so his missus. She don't even remember her own pants. So you got to work with what you got, Tim. All right, let's move on. That will die one day, Tracy. I'm not sure when, but it will one day. Number 1, Eureka. Round 7. In which country is the city of Malmo? Number 2, of what is Kronos, the Greek god? Number 3, after Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? Number 4, in which decade was the NHS launched? Books, what was the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5? And your final question of the night, the one we've all been waiting maybe an hour and 8 minutes for. Which Yorkshire town has a Latin name meaning broken bridge? There you 6, guys. 30 seconds, we go through your answers. You post your final score. You post a phrase that pays. Heartfelt craft creations and craft beers. 20 minutes later, I go on Facebook. I tell the person who has won the Heartfelt Craft Creation cards choice, and I tell the person who's getting some beer delivered, courtesy of the fab guys at Roosters Brewing Company. Sally Ann's going to share the shop link once again. We'll share all the links, as always, on the Facebook page, guys. Keep supporting all you can. As yet, we don't quite know exactly what the future is. The guys at Roosters are chock-a-block this week, obviously, in light of Monday's announcements. Once we know exactly what that is, we will be communicating that. I'm sure we'll have more news for you next week in terms of what we're doing when the beer garden opens up. Huge beer garden at Roosters. So we know it's going to be safe, socially distanced, and appropriately handled. So we will let you know exactly what's happening, the impact of what we'll be doing on quizzes, because we don't want to contradict with what's happening in the tap room itself. And in the not too distant future, I would hope to be all seeing you in the tap room, live in the flesh, quizzing. I would also hope the likes of Bill and Liz are coming over from Germany. We've got Nick and Corinne and the boys coming up from Guildford, and we're doing our own Oktoberfest style event, hopefully in Rooster's Tap Room around late September, October. So Oktoberfest Rooster style with some of our quizzes. So you'd all be welcome to join, obviously. I mean, it's your round. Let's carry on then, guys. Let's carry on. Let me take you through your answers. Then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the quizzes we've got coming up while you post your final scores, guys. So your final answers, your final 6. This gives you a final score out of 42 tonight, guys. I know you've all got 42 out of 42 because I've already told you this. Number 1, in which country is the city of Malmo? That's Sweden. Kronos is the Greek god of time, hence chronology. Kronos, the Greek god of time. Glasgow, Edinburgh, and then Aberdeen is Scotland's next most populated city. Aberdeen. The NHS was launched in the 1940s, 1948 specifically. Enid Blyton's famous 5, the dog was called Timmy. And Broken Bridge, the Yorkshire town, is Pontefract. Pontefract, you 6 guys. 1, Sweden. Time was 2. Aberdeen was 3. NHS was the 40s. Timmy was 5. And number 6, your last one of the night, is Pontefract. Let's start seeing your scores, guys. You are out of 42, guys. Your final scores. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to hit it big tonight. Vicky, we will be sharing the link to Heartfelt Craft Creations. Sally Ann will post that in the comments. Now we will be posting it on your Facebook page. Please give them a like, guys. Melanie Fuller has done exactly the right thing. Put a score, 33, good score. Heartfelt Craft Creations and Craft Beers. Heartfelt Craft Creations and Craft Beers. As always, guys, let me know. I'll tell you what's coming up. So, St. Pat's, 17th of March. Would love your company. Mark Beerline, look at him, monster. Heartfelt Craft Creations and Craft Beers. Right, St. Pat's, 17th of March. Honestly, let's make it big, guys. Make it big. The 17th of March. We've got it set up as an event. Give it a like, give it a share. Let's see if we can get a good number on board. Would love it if we get 100 on board that night for that special one. We got the Name That Tune quiz taking place with Michelle and Raymond raising money for a load of dog rescues, Yorkshire Dog Rescues. That's this Friday. I know at the moment there are 44 teams already signed up for that quiz. That's looking to raise over £500 for job charities, which you know Sally and I are hugely passionate around. If you want a bit of fun on a Friday night, it's on Zoom. It's a lot more interactive. Highly recommend it. Great one to have a few beers and a bit of food alongside. So highly recommend that one. Ant, as always, guys, Ant's here, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Always a laugh with Ant. That's recommended. Your Sunday night, you got your boys, you got Russ, and you got Dan. Russ is always run some really quirky rounds. He did all things film last week, including a horror film round, which I believe Jesus and Pam jumped on board of. And Dan, I've got to say, Dan has been brilliant. He's raised £4,500 for Yorkshire Cat Rescue. Massive, massive respect for what he has done. Massive respect. So there you go, guys. We've got St. Pat's. We've got the Name That Tune quiz on Friday. We've got Ant tomorrow. We've got Russ and Dan on Sunday. Support what you can, guys. Thank you for always supporting this quiz, guys. We are honestly incredibly humble when we get, best part of 80 people on. That's a huge amount, That's how many people have signed in. You got 2 or 3 in the house. That's a lot of people taking part. Thank you ever so much, guys. We really enjoy your company. We always have a bit of fun with these. We always have a bit of silliness. The emphasis is always very much on about social engagement. It's not the seriousness of the quiz. It's about making sure people don't become socially isolated. We've got a cracking quiz community here. We love it. Absolutely love it. When I've had a busy time at work, there's nothing I enjoy more than engaging with you guys, having fun, putting the rigors of the day behind you, and having just a generally great time, great laugh. Thank you to Rooster Brewing Company as always. Thank you to the brilliant Heartfelt Craft Creations. Please give them a like and a follow, guys. Would be hugely, hugely appreciated. You want something novel for Mother's Day? We know it's difficult to spend time with family. Take the opportunity, if you can, guys, to place an order with those guys. As always, guys, would be nothing without Sally. You all know she's the brains of the operation. I know it. You know it. Bobby knows it. Bobby, again, input very, very minimal. All he did was replace the word W for Y in one of the early questions in round 1. Not much help at all, really. So thank you, guys. As always, take care of yourselves. Look after one another. Brighter futures ahead. Can't wait. We will be back in the tap room at some point. In the meantime, guys, thank you for taking part. Cheers to everybody. Look after yourself. Look after one another. And as always, keep social distancing, guys. Night night.